Hi guys, and welcome to Cardmaking with Crystal. Today we're making this really super cute crayon card. It's part of my school house rock series, I guess. I just made up that name. Anyway, so it's a pull tab one, and you are putting a gift card for your favorite teacher, and this one has a message at the back for happy birthday, or happy teachers day, or happy anything day, because every day and everyday teacher should be celebrated. Let's make it. Hi guys, this is everything you need to make this card. All the measurements for all these pieces are in the description box. Let's get started. This one is so easy, much simpler than the pencil one that we did, which I would link so that you could see that one as well. So you're going to grab your scoreboard, and this piece of paper measures 5.5 by 3 7/8, and you're going to score this at 2 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the point between half and 3/4. And you're going to score this finally at 5 1/4. All right, and that's all the scoring for this card. So one time we're going to fold and burnish on all our score lines. And make sure we have a perfectly designed card. You see, that's equal there. Let's stick this down one time. Right, and that's how this part should look. So you're going to rest this to the side. Now I want you to take your oval die cut, and it's 2 inches and it's about 1 inch. Just take a black piece of paper, and you want it to be cardstock, so it's very strong, and you're going to cut it out, and that is the middle of your crayon. Now we're going to work on the top and bottom of the crayon. We're going to draw a sort of a wavy line, and we're going to hand sketch it simply because it's the easiest way to do it, and it's something that you can easily sketch with your hand. It's going up and then down, and it's like a swoop, and it's pretty simple to actually do. So once you're finished that, you're going to put it together with the other one so they both look exactly the same, and we're going to cut it out together once again so they're identical for the top and the bottom of the outside of the crayon. And once this is completed, you will see how nice it looks, and I'm pretty sure once you keep your hand very straight, you should be able to cut it out very easily. Now turn it over and make sure you remember which one was for the top, which one was for the bottom, and put them together in that way. You're going to take your base card, and you're going to use the oval and the top and bottom to design the crayon. And if you can see one time, you can obviously see exactly how it's supposed to look. So mark it up so that we make sure everything fits nicely. And once you mark it up and make sure everything fits nicely, then we're gonna stick it down. So start by the top, and then you can stick. What I like to do is stick the top down first, then the bottom, then the middle. Now we're going to work on the middle section of the card. This is actually 2.5 inches by 6 inches, and on the 2.5 inside you're going to mark at 1.25 inches, which is a half, and then you're going to mark down the side at 1 5/8 of an inch on each side. So on the left side and the right hand side, and you're going to cut those pieces off to make the point of your marker. Once this is completed, you're going to measure down 3/8 of an inch from that point there on each side. Right. and then you're measuring up 5/8 of an inch. And this has to be really specific because remember, we have to get a gift card to fit inside of it. So 5/8 of an inch up on each side, and that will give you the where you have to make the markers. You're going to then make a mark at 7/8, 1 3/8, and 1 3/4. And you're putting it down at the line where you made that 5/8 and make it at the same space. 7/8, 1 3/8, 1 3/4. Once you've made those marks, you're going to line up the middle mark, and that's the 1 3/8 mark, and measure it down 1/2 inch and up 1/2 inch. Then you're going to take your craft knife and a metal ruler, and you're going to make slits in your crayon from the 7/8 to the where you marked down 1/2 inch, and from the 1 1/4 inch to where you marked down 1/2 inch. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So put it from the first to that where you marked up 1/2 inch, and that's so that the gift card will fit really nicely in that section. And let's test it out. And this is the fun part. Let's see if it works. So you see I marked it up there to make sure, because if it can't fit, of course you're going to just widen your slit a little bit. But look, we did it. It fits, and that looks so perfect. It's so strong. It's not going to fall out. And we have done what we need to do. That looks fantastic. So we're going to bring back everything. Get your way of memory keepers corner rounder, and at the 7mm you are going to round off the corners of your crayon because it just looks nicely finished. I would leave a link to this corner round in the description. And now we're going to actually add a sentiment onto this card. Yes, you can just put the gift card, but it'll be so pretty if we add a sentiment. Now I just printed the sentiment on my computer, and I'm going to just take a minute and cut it down to the perfect 2 3/8 and 3 1/2. Now we're actually gonna stick it to the back. Now you don't want to stick it on the flaps that you have to obviously open to put the card in. So we're just mucking it up to make sure it can fit. And what we're gonna do is leave these areas here free of glue, so that when we stick down the sentiment, it wouldn't be blocking the areas where you have to actually put in the gift card. So put glue all over the entire back other than those two flaps, and then you are sticking your either stamped or printed image to that size. And once you've done that, look how cute that looks. That looks so pretty. Then you're gonna add your gift card. Yep, and it fits perfectly. Look at that. It is so gorgeous. Then you're gonna just mark it up, make sure it's still fitting inside, because once you make it bulky, sometimes you never know. So always check to see if it's fitting while you creating everything. But look at that. That's it. Beautiful. Thanks so much for joining me while we made this super cute, adorable crayon teacher's card. Remember, you can put the teacher's name here. All you have to do is create a text box in Microsoft Word. Put the writing in the text box as white, print it. Put the background of the text box as black, print it, and then you could cut out your teacher's name to get the size of it. The size of this is 2 inches. It's amazing and teachers love it. So if you like this video, be sure to give it an actual thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends.